Hey ye, good to see you all. How's things? Back with another episode of our 100% Fallout New Vegas run. We're in the police station, the Sierra Madre. In case anyone wondered where we were. Ooh. Okay, there's a radio or something nearby that needs to go. Anything else I can repair, maintain? Right. Okay, it's emitting a high frequency, which means there is a radio or some source.
Noise makes my stomach hurt.
Okay, that's better. Police Chief's Terminal. Emancipated. Wow. Right away. It's a good start, isn't it? Disengage contraband room lock. Prohibited items. Sinclair's prohibition list is going to be difficult to enforce and told him so. He claims we're getting an automated system that would confiscate items, even the slightest bit radioactive or foreign, and ship them back to the visitor's source address. Asked about items already in the villa, didn't mention the construction crew, and he dismissed it. Of course, no sooner than Sinclair gives his prohibition speech, his pal swings by the CMR asking how hard-nosed we were going to be. Told me he couldn't guarantee he could keep me supplied if I didn't treat his friends with the same respect. Sinclair installed a new security system for visitors coming in and out of the villa. He doesn't seem to care too much about what they do when they're inside, only that we confiscate any personal items that could be dangerous or foreign, and make sure we know who enters and leaves. Asked him again about watching the construction crews. He said it was a villa matter. Great. That means he gets to run the show. As long as there were no more accidents among the crews, that's what he cared about. Barely tucked my flask under the desk before he showed up. He gets that disapproving look when he sees the hard stuff.
Turn the noise off.
Door to the villa. So that was the one we could have come in. Machine code for steady. So this is the dude we're looking for. Sinclair visit. He did the rounds again today. Glad he left his ghostly entourage at the casino. Those walking light shows make me wonder why he's even got us in staff when they could blast us in a second. Otherwise, Sinclair runs a tight ship. Good to see in these days and times. Don't know how smart he is trying to make a resort to escape everything in the outside world, but rich guys can make it happen. Even ones that have been hit hard like Sinclair. Nothing to report, pretty quiet today, even from Puesta del Sol. Imagine Morris up in the casino, probably has more than enough with the guests coming in tonight. Set up the radio so I can listen in on the gala event when it fires up, and left one for the prisoners. If Sinclair doesn't want us to be too strict with the guests tonight, I may just toss in the key in the holding cage with anyone we pick up, and let them unlock the door when they sleep it off. Set up the radio room downstairs to broadcast through the speakers. Don't want to miss tonight's performance. The receiver down there is stronger than the desk radios we have. Stash some supplies from the evidence room to celebrate once my shift is over. Way I figure it, the rest of the guards will be too busy to check up on me.
Puts dog in the cage, hiding downstairs.
Okay, I can break down a lot of stuff if I need to. Oh dear. You're going to have to be a bit of a pack mule. I'm sure he's going to be overjoyed. Before I probably could have repaired quite a few things there.
He's watching, waiting for you to try and let me go.
I can repair a lot of these. Yes. Sitting here wondering whether it was a hoax on the release of Oblivion, the remaster. So potentially it's meant to come out in the next like 5 minutes or so. 21st of April, but 2025 we'll find out. Got the weapons and the mines in today, along with the shotguns and ammo. Enough to defend the villa if trouble breaks out. Sinclair's taking the world situation seriously, even all the way out here. Maybe more so because we're out here. Hate to think if someone got their hands on half the stuff we have stored here, enough military ordnance here to turn the villa into a minefield. Dispensers are up and running. Unlike most everything else we've had a few problems with, I've heard they've been part of some World's Fair exhibition Sinclair has seen, so he contacted the researchers about the dispensers to see if he could use them here. Turns out, dispensers do more than supply convenience items. If there's an emergency or the threat of communist attack, codes can unlock ammo and repair kits for dispensers, stored up backup codes in the contraband room just in case. Well, isn't that a handy thing? Another Dean's stash.
Leave me something, will you?
Good job keeping all this stuff here for us, Dean. Good man.
So hungry.
Okay, so they're all off, but I do require a key. Which means I need to go in downstairs, wherever that is. Again, approaching another full inventory. Ooh, 357 magnum rounds.
Never liked the chief
Good
here.
this time.
Real
I
stickler
promise,
for
Master. Just
policy.
keep him away.
Half the game here is just making sure none of them kill you. Oh,
Well, let's steal.
wait, what did the... Oh, and repair and all from it? I'll have to give him just this.
Well, let's steal. Get a porter carrying someone's bags. Get a porter.
There we go. Dean can't carry any more, but if he does that for me, I'll be happy enough with him.
Knew you would come below the cage, down to where I am.
Dog is watching.
Maybe you saw the letters I scratched on the villa walls. A little farther. Follow my voice. That's it. The one in the cage? Dog. I had to lock him up. He keeps disobeying me.
I wonder where the beeping's coming from.
That's me, there on the table. The disc.
Dog command?
My
Made
voice.
off with a lot of mines,
Can't take any
shotguns,
chances,
explosives
though.
from here.
You may
Wasn't
be
easy
some
with the
victim who
ghost.
simply stumbled down here. If so, can't let you let Dog out. No, not yet. If you're who I think you are, you came to fetch Dog. Use him to drag others here. Now I'll use you. And that Pip-Boy you're wearing. You're smart. Clever. The key to Dog's cage is simple. Take my voice to the cage above. Let me speak to the beast inside. Then you and I, we can talk.
Alright, ominous voice.
Breath of fresh air in here. Literally. If you need to take a breather from the cloud, this is a good spot.
Anything else useful? Just... Oh. I need to find a nice storage spot somewhere. Because eventually, whatever we're picking up here will get a little too much for us. Vending machine installation. Oversaw the street side vending machine installation today. All working, mostly because the casino crew was running the show. Finally complained to the chief about the machines. They feel like a company store. We only get a few casino chips with a paycheck, so it barely buys anything. Chief says he's not sure if the chips were Sinclair's idea. Only if we had any problems with the machines, let him know immediately. Search and seizure. After our discussion with the Puesta del Sol crew, told Chief it'd be difficult to enforce the prohibition list. Let alone the searches. Chief had the gala on his brain, said Sinclair put construction of the villa more important than patting down the construction crews for liquor and chems as long as they didn't hurt anyone or each other. Got a little hot under the collar, Chief did too, told me to walk it off. This whole thing stinks. Chief's barely got time for me. Now Sinclair's turning a blind eye to things in the villa because his friend's running the show. No more parking tickets. One good thing about this assignment, no more writing parking tickets. Sinclair's laid out the streets so narrow cars can't even come into the villa. Resources being what they are, he may not want folks to waste gas coming here. Cuts down on traffic noise too. Chief says it's more than that. Says Sinclair wanted the villa to be reclusive. Long as I don't have to worry about double parking snobs or crystallis gas hogs clogging the villa, I could care less. Wonder how he expects folks to get here though. Seems extreme even for privacy. Also, we forgot something. Grognag the Barbarian. Like, how? It's so not obvious. Like, there's no way you would have noticed that. That's the one thing about the magazines that I'm glad they fixed in, like, a later Fallout, is they are much more noticeable. You know, it's not like the communist one that's, like, red. Very easy to spot. I don't think we did all the sales. Let's have a little look. Got any contraband? Oh, they did. Look how they were reaching for some purified water. Maybe it's someone locked themselves in here.
Grew over the years, even without cars or factories.
Ooh. Hey, weapon repair kit. That may be a really good way to get them. Not that I think we'll need them. We have way too much. So before we let him in, ladies. Oh, there was a gentleman's one that I didn't see. 308 rifle rounds.
Master, help me. Master, help me. Please.
Okay, so we've got to play whatever I just got there.
Dog, back in
What
the
have
cave.
we here? You weren't who I was expecting. I'm disappointed. Still,
Who is
even
this?
if you aren't my intended guest, you take direction. Good. You can't have been an idiot to figure out how to release me from my cage. Or perhaps you are, with that leash on your arm, and the one around your neck. With our collars and manacles, why, we may as well be kin.
What happened to your voice?
I'm the voice of reason. I sleep sometimes. Down in the basement, in the cage. Now that I'm awake, Dog goes back in the cage. Dog knows I'm here, but can't do anything about it. I'm his conscience. Keep him tame, keep him from hurting us. Doing foolish things.
Okay, schizo then.
I've been trapped in here for some time. Then you come along and let me out. So, you opened my cage for a reason. Now, I want to know why.
In Super Mutants, brain damage is usually the result of prolonged stealth boy usage. You have multiple personality disorder. Some trauma for this? We'll go with science.
That's the easy explanation. The one humans use. Pre-war technology. As if it's the cause of all ills, mind and body. I needed to come out of the cage to protect Dog. From clever humans. Like you. Do you see these wounds of his, covering his skin? The bear trap on his arm. He placed his own hand in it. The name he carved in his chest? To remind him of who he is, he inflicts pain on himself to silence me, when all I try to do... He cuts, hurts, and tries to murder me out of him. He won't succeed, just makes me angrier. Dog is the beast. We simply change cages, like the ones here.
I'm looking for someone with a collar like mine. Where's your collar?
It's close. Closer than I'd like. Dog's been into things, needs to think before he eats, chew before he swallows. He's eager that way.
He had his collar.
Now the collar's a part of me. Inside. I can feel its electronic heartbeat, clicking and burning down below. Like before. It was cold and heavy before going in the cage. Now you're here, and it's pulling and kicking again, tugging like a leash. Interesting.
That collar inside you is active. I didn't switch it on.
Really? Yet it led you here, to me. And now you're here, and it's burning a hole in my guts. Maybe it's crying for its owner.
How the hell did you eat one of those?
They detach. When segmented, they look like nothing more than metallic rad scorpions. And if they're attached to neck flesh, warm, red. Dog doesn't care what's on the body he's crushing in his hands. He'll mangle it, twist it, make it fit until he's full. Dog can't help himself. Hungry. Greedy.
Me with dessert?
And now the collar's inside, alive again. And we're trapped here until it goes cold.
Maybe you shouldn't go around putting old bird tack in your stomach.
As if I had a choice. Sometimes instinct takes over, and that's when I go into the cage. It's like curiosity that way. After all, you wouldn't have put that collar on by choice. Perhaps it was your curiosity that caused that hand to close on your neck.
Oh, forget it. I need to get you out of here. Or, well, other questions. You wouldn't have locked yourself in there without some sort of key.
The key? Why, it's the old man, the one who brought us here. I hid the key on me so Dog wouldn't know. I just need the old man to show up so he and I can talk. If Dog was in control when the old man appeared, well, he would just do whatever he commanded, as always. And I can't have that.
Okay, if you open the key, if you have the key in there, the old man can order Dog to open the cage. These radios, were you using them for signal interference?
They were here when I arrived, so I made use of them, in a manner of speaking. More their voices, really. These collars, they don't just track us. You can eavesdrop on them as well. Tune to a frequency, and you can hear everything someone is saying. So perhaps it's a good thing that Dog swallowed his collar. Anyone listening would find it difficult to hear past the digestion.
You've blocked the eavesdropping with the alarm outside too. Nice.
Very good. Yes. It's another layer of white noise to ensure
Clever.
privacy. Unfortunately, it's also acted as a dinner bell for the residents. As long as the holographic greeter outside is active, however, I can get by them. The holograms fascinate them. Ghost worship, perhaps.
Why'd you lock yourself in?
No. Why did I lock him in the cage? I locked him in because I could feel him getting hungry again. There wasn't much time. If Dog roams, he gets into trouble. Eats things he shouldn't. Listens to others he shouldn't. So he's safer in here. We're safer in here. I hoped if I locked him in here, the one he obeys would come for him. Instead, I get you.
Ah, don't be so disappointed. If you locked them in there, what if you couldn't get out?
Oh, I have the key. Always did. Hid it on the chain behind my neck before Dog came bursting out, eating everything he could. Wanted to make sure whoever came to fetch Dog spoke to me first. Got within reach. Instead, I get you.
Wait, so your dog doesn't know the key is on him? If you weren't expecting me, who are you waiting for?
Don't play stupid. I already have to mind one child. You must have figured it out by now. The old man obsessed with the Sierra Madre, riddled with greed. Hoped you might be him when I woke up. All you are is his hand. You're the same kind of greed. Followed the radio, the broadcast, and now you're here, all confused. Not for long. You'll figure it out.
You say I'm the same as the old man?
You're not
I mean,
him
I'm
any
greedy, I'm
more
here for all the
than
gold.
I'm Dog. But that collar around your neck, you're an extension of the old man's grasp. Clumsy, perhaps, but a tool, yes. And once you get acclimated to the Sierra Madre, then you'll feel the same overpowering hunger the old man does. And then you'll be him, not just his hand.
This old man, what do you know about him?
Elijah. Human. Weak like all of you are. Feeling age circling him like starved dogs, howling for blood. To me, he reeks of age and failure. And madness. To me, he is simply the old man. To Dog, he is Master. His name, meaningless. Running out of years, hopes and dreams running through his withered hands like sand from the big empty. And scorched by the sun.
What's awesome is Big Empty is actually in the Fallout TV show. Like, we actually see them sitting at the table with Robco, so hopefully season 2 or further seasons will introduce the Big Empty, because it was an awesome DLC, awesome story, and we'll be visiting it third in the list. Scorched by the Sun.
The old man, this Elijah, tried to hold the sun in his hands. Arrogance. Was cast down for it. Icarus' crime was to fly too high. Elijah wanted to bring the sun down to him. Arrogance.
So what is he doing here?
Heard the call of the Sierra Madre, just like you did. Exactly the same way. Finds out it's more than a story. Comes to this shining, poisonous grail, this jewel of the desert. Dog knows him more than I do. Dog's always nodding, always obeying him, because he's weak and hungry and greedy for Master's affection.
So you're the one who knows how I got to the villa.
Of course I know. Even if I don't see it happen. Down in the cage, I hear echoes of the footfalls, the click of the collars. Every time I see one of you, I know exactly how you got here. You couldn't help yourselves, any more than Dog can help himself. You heard the voice, the promise.
It's a very mesmerizing
and then
voice.
You walked right into one of the old man's traps. Then Dog comes for you, drags you here.
So you brought me to the villa.
Me? You think I want to haul bodies around the wastes like a Brahmin at the whip? No. Dog does it. When the old man says fetch, Dog fetches. You were in a man trap.
Like,
and
how
Dog
far
made
away
his
is this
rounds
place?
and dragged you here. When, I don't know. But it must have been recent. Before the cage.
Why do you say that?
I don't remember you. That isn't surprising. What is that it was when Dog was out of his cage. Free. Hungry. He knows not to eat anything he catches in the traps. After that, however, so he dragged you here. You got spared. Dog must have fed after you arrived. Once he was fed, that allowed me out of the cage and put him inside. Do you remember how long you were out?
I don't remember, only woke up when Pip-Boy went active.
Must have already been in the cage. Already had the collar in me. You're lucky dog didn't devour you. Otherwise, we'd be closer than we are now.
Right. If you have the key in there, the old man can order the dog.
Yes, but dog doesn't know that. We don't share everything. Sometimes it's a blessing. Sometimes it causes difficulties. Now I think it's a blessing. It keeps you on that side of the cage. Now, you go fetch. Find your master. Bring him here so we can talk.
Well, that's not going to happen. Something tells me I could walk dog through unlocking a door.
Yes, you could. And once he was out, all starving and hungry, what do you think he would do then? Be careful what cage you open, because he won't go back in it without a fight. He'll tear you apart. He won't care if it kills you both.
If he hears the old man's voice, he'll do what the old man says.
Dog obeys, yes. Why? Do you have some means of contacting the old man?
I can play his voice, yep.
You don't play it. If you do, I'll find a way to get out of the cage. End you. I'll murder you, crush your arms and legs until...
Goodbye, whoever you are. Calm down. Follow me willingly and I won't.
No, you wouldn't. If you did, you won't escape this place alive. I'd shatter every one of your limbs to splinters and leave you here. You think I'm afraid of your collar exploding, killing us? No. I'll leave you breathing, then keep walking until my collar goes cold. I'll prop your broken body in view of the Sierra Madre so you can see what you came to steal. Forever out of reach as you die.
I can't convince you I'm not here for the Sierra Madre or the old man, so I'll prove it.
Prove it? How? Words are worthless.
I have the power to let him out, and I'm not going to do it.
No. No, you're not. Even though Dog's more docile, easier to control.
We will see Dog at some point.
You may regret this. This place is where creatures like Dog can survive. The people that fill its streets. He is as vicious, more vicious than them. His hunger can help you more than I can. When I am in control, this shell is difficult to fight in.
What do you mean? Even if Dog is more help, or what do you mean?
The inhabitants of the villa, they are difficult to kill. They need to be chopped apart, hacked on the ground, disintegrated if you can. They are difficult to kill, but not to devour. And Dog is always hungry.
Good buffet, this fella, eh?
If he is with you when they fall, he will fall on them, end them. If I am with you, fighting will be far more difficult.
Ah, it's no problem.
I am not sure you belong here. No, you don't belong here. Yet, you came this far. And I'm not interested in remaining here any longer. I'll unlock the cage.
Alright, meet me at the fountain.
Very well. To the fountain and its ghost, then.
That was a speedy accent. Alright, there should be a card here. Yeah, baby! We need to get 3 more of them. I'm collecting just all of them for... Oh.
Jackpot. Time to cash this one out.
I ain't letting you turn. No way.
Watch out if you see a prize lying around. The ghost people leave
Okay, so we've done pretty much everywhere that we can bar the medical district.
supplies as traps.
So I still need to ask the question where and if I can spawn stuff.
Of course.
Right. He is going to face the mighty Bear Fist.
Quiet. Is to open paradise. It's a trick. Get an axe. Cloud wasn't always here. Grew over the years, even without cars or factories.
Oh, was what he said there. I didn't fully hear it, but I can just imagine. Right, where's the medical supplies that he gave me? That'll sort me out for now. Alright, it's also healing me up. Great success. Right, I'm rocking quite a bit. Much for a doctor's bag. Two of them, please. I'll say please and thank you to our robotic
Sierra
overlords.
Madre is not getting any younger.
Look like laid out over the fountain. Touched by radiation, and you choose to spend your time here. You could have just left, but you're too obsessed to let go.
I used to know a ventriloquist with more skill than you. At least he had the sense to know his own name without carving it into his chest.
Mirrors tell me my name when needed. And I have a name for you. Several. Thief, coward, showman. Radiation couldn't kill the truth, could it?
The truth, buddy, is this. You and me were now family, as long as we got these bow ties on. So watch your mouth, you don't scare me.
Nice.
Well, now, if it isn't
Right, so have other people shown up in search of the Sierra Madre?
tourists, you bet. They don't stay long, and they don't stay alive long. If they survive the cloud, the ghost people, the traps, then greed takes over, and they start sizing each other up for funeral suits.
So all the visitors killed each other?
Sure. First they figure they can get out, escape. Then they start thinking it over, start thinking about how they can have it all. They start weighing the odds, taking risks, and then taking each other out. Bomb collars are not. Although, it's odd. The bomb collars weren't linked before like they are now. Guess someone learned what the problem was.
Elijah. What happened to the other people?
Dead. Either got killed by one of the villa's attractions, locals, or the beautiful weather. Can tell you right now, they didn't stick close to each other, and when they did, they let down their guard at the wrong moment. Some left signposts to others trying to help them out. Just led to them getting killed by someone a little more greedy.
Oh, you must be referring to the hearts. Any advice?
Well, considering my life's on the line too, yeah. A few things. First off, keep everyone together. Keep checking behind you. Make sure your partners are following. Don't let them wander. Also, don't go running crazy everywhere. Almost every inch of this town is lethal. So if you're not sure, take it real slow. And speaking of slow, don't go shouting or attracting attention. Go quiet. The ghost people find you, it's over.
Ghost people. So they're the only ones alive?
Alive's a tricky word. The locals, the ghost people, not sure it applies to them. They're a little uncivilized. They don't talk much. As in, at all.
Have you tried to deal with them?
Tried talking to them, bribing them, leaving food. Nothing. In the years since, they haven't changed their approach, but I sure have. They catch you, they drag you into the cloud, and you're not coming back out. After that, having your necktie go off would be mercy. My advice? Stay out of their way. They don't die easy.
How tough are they?
You shoot them, they get back up. You stab them, they get back up. That's why I have explosives all over this place. Unless you blow them up, chop them up, disintegrate them, the ghost people don't go down. Not enough bullets in the town to spend on them. So unless you're a real good shot, save one for yourself right before they catch you.
I'm a first shot. One shot, one kill is how I handle problems.
Well, you seem like you know how to handle yourself. All right. Once I fired a lucky shot, hit a gas tank one was holding, blew his arm off at the shoulder, and he didn't get back up after that. So if
That'll
you're
be a
that
good idea.
don't aim for the head, aim for their bombs. And if you can wait until his buddies are close by, even better.
Where'd they come from?
Friend, there's more mysteries in heaven and earth. Wait, no. There's more between heaven and earth. Oh, forget it. I'd sooner ask what makes me an undying son of a bitch than spend any thought as to why they crawl to life here. I'm counting myself lucky I still have my faculties. They sure don't. Then again, they may not have had the focus I do.
Focus?
Always had the Sierra Madre to keep my mind occupied. Most folks, they don't have the same drive, the same need. Not worth my time. Pretty much ghost people before the bomb, now ghost people after.
Anything else I should know?
Whatever we do, don't rile them up. Normally there's only a few, maybe a pack. There's more out there, a lot more. If they find out someone's trespassing, it'd be shaking a hornet's nest. Don't want to think how many of them could fill these streets.
Other questions? About the vending machines.
Those little company stores. Sinclair's toy boxes. Put in a casino chip, get a treat. Like you're some dog doing tricks. Take any of the casino chips, put them into the machine, and you'll get something out. A snack, a cola, something to mend a tear in your shirt. Sometimes you have to know exactly what to ask for. Other times, there's codes for, unconventional items. For emergencies.
Okay, I never seen machines like these before.
Yeah, well, machines like those weren't unusual before the bomb. Maybe to you they're amazing. To me, they're grifters without the personality.
Grifters?
Sinclair made sure if you spent money here, it went one direction. Although that's not how he described it.
How do you describe it?
Called it self-sufficient. Like he was doing the residents a favor. Right.
What other items can you get out?
If it's an emergency, you can get chems for any, condition. Sinclair left that for doctors and trained professionals, not the common folk. Even security and maintenance could get special supplies out of them. Staff had codes on little cards they could use to unlock them.
Where can I find these cards?
Around.
Oh, the
Don't have
hollow
much
tips
use
he
for them
means.
myself. Not worth the risk to get them. I got all the basics covered as long as I have the chips to pay for them. I don't need much.
Fair enough. What else can you tell me about the cloud?
The cloud showed up after the bomb, I think. I got used to it in small doses. Now it covers the city. Over the years, it kept climbing up out of the Sierra Madre until it was curtains for the sun. Didn't see the sky again. Doesn't seem to bother the ghost people. Can't see through it too well, though, so sometimes I can use the cloud for cover. If I get desperate.
Okay. Not too much left. What weapons are you skilled with?
Not one for fighting, if we can avoid it. Still, wasn't bad at the pistol range. And over the years, I've learned how to handle a knife. And explosives a bit. A bit. Made a lot of mistakes along the way. Still have my fingers, though.
Alright, well, have we got left? What can you tell me about the villa?
Residential area, clinic, police station. Should keep away from the police station. It's a ghost people hangout. Salida del Sol, Puesta del Sol are East Town, West Town. Sunrise and sunset.
Ah, makes sense.
Or were when the streets and sky weren't covered with toxic gas. Ghost people don't come into the villa much. West Town and East Town, though, they're thick with the cloud and ghost people. Like hunting grounds.
Alright, that seems to be everything. Let's part ways.
You sure?
Yep.
I can't say it has...
If it isn't the clever one, what do you want?
You're coming with me.
I'll follow you, for now.
Okay, God has given you the In My Footsteps perk. This ability gives you a bonus to stealth. Again, I need to check something. I kind of figured that the storage around here would be safe. Is there a trash can near here? Yes. You will store for me everything I need. I'll keep the automatic rifle. You can have the bear traps. Hollow rifle. I'll keep the police pistol, actually. If I need to make anything, I'll just come back. Perfect. So the medical
The
district.
villa's comm speakers have aged poorly, like the Madre. Pre-war junk. The speakers emit a signal that'll set off your caller if you stay too long. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio.
Stealth boy instead of this bear trap.
Okay. So, time to shoot that.
Kill this one before they call others. Something needs to die.
No, ideally, I do want more, because more is better. We get to kill more. It's a going theory, isn't it?
I'll end you. Something needs to die.
No head for you. Well, to be fair, I can't really... Can't spend this for... Or I can't do that for every single one I come across. As tempting as it may be. Okay, half of this is going to be me running about trying to kill speakers, it seems.
Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
There it is. What a hit. Damn, that was good. Damn, I'm good at this. Not ideal.
That Pip-Boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
Yeah, 9 of diamonds. Yeah, so we got the announcement that tomorrow, the 22nd of April, we're going to get a wee announcement regarding Oblivion. Looks like it is all but confirmed, so, you know.
Won't get rid of me.
Well, the only question is whether it releases tomorrow or not.
Idiot swallowed his collar.
Damn, I wasted a ton of health doing that. But it looks like it paid off. Give me access round to here. One trap and I'm dead. Let's save it up. Yes, I will continue to be a complete loot goblin. And I will not stop. Though a cloud could certainly stop me right now. Perhaps best I use some stims. Wait a second. That didn't continue on, did it?
Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
Oh, it's this way. Oh yes, give me cigarettes. At least all the cigarettes we've been getting will allow me to trade for heaps of items.
Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
I don't have another locksmith, do you? Betcha I don't. Locksmith. Nope. What we're dealing with in the lockpicking? I don't even think man tots would save me there. 92.
Collar. Almost got away.
Bummer.
Then the idiot's hunger screws it up.
Sick the diamonds, let's go.
I'll end you.
Tell you what, zero chill on that one.
Believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
Didn't mean to make that many of them. Oh, king of clubs. Nice. Oh, we're on the roof. Is that another one of Dean's stash? It is. So we wee stash down there. Ah! Didn't mean to have to jump off for it, like.
Idiot's hunger screws it up.
The Villa Clinic. Right. There's one more stash to get around this area. Now, might be further down. Could be. That was good. Really good throw. Both take you into the clinic, right? Let's clear this up. That's the outside area, all done.
Almost got away. Then the idiot's hunger screws it up.
You're a breath of fresh air to have around. Well, there we go. I think that's the last card I needed. Just need Dean's last stash. Pretty sure it said 2. But given the fact that we have access to the roof here, it wouldn't... Oh, no. It was maybe over there.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Maybe there isn't another one. Oh, it's in the clinic. Right, well that makes more sense. Clinic security. Check status, patrolling. Second floor. View postings. Ooh. Maintenance posts. Welcome, on behalf of your friends at NE, we thank you for purchasing the latest in service and security technology. If you encounter any problems, contact our urgent care service representatives at any time during the weekdays from 10 to 2 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If no one is there to respond, leave a message and one of our trained representatives will call you in the next 3 to 4 working days. Maintenance. Holographic greeting and security technology requires service from trained professionals in routine maintenance. While the emitters maintain a charge in a theoretically hundreds of years, damage can occur and circuits can erode over time. As part of the Security Madre exclusive contract, we've delivered on the custom energy recycling emitters requested by the financiers and Mr. Sinclair. Security protocol holograms do just as the name implies, provide security. They will perform functions better than most security guards. Appearance. They have been programmed with the case-specific Sierra Madre protocols. Not only do holograms look like the Sierra Madre personnel, they'll respond to threats from unauthorized personnel just as conventional guards would. They use field sensors to perceive their environment and aid in pathing, while later versions will feature upgrades to allow for 360-degree perception arcs. The memory cells in current hologram emitters only perceive their environment in a cone in front. They can, however, change facing as needed and scan their environment for unauthorized activity. It's best to place them in pairs to cover a full view of the environment, as trespassers could conceivably use blind spots to gain access. Threat detection. If it detects an unauthorized guest or criminal, they will display a warning caution coloured to the target. If you believe they ever display this colour in error, immediately move away from their field of view until they resume normal protocol. If the behaviour persists, they will enter engagement mode, turn red and attempt to subdue the target. As requested in the service contract, we've installed EBE systems in all the emitters. Don't know what that is, but... Often an intruder's natural response is to attack a hologram either with fists or a weapon. Fortunately for the hologram owner, all assaults are useless against security holograms. They cannot be wounded, damaged or harmed unless their emitter is destroyed. Attackers spending the time looking for emitters will usually be rendered unconscious by a hologram's discharge beams before they can disable them. Nothing to fear. As with the security holograms, or as with service holograms, security ones cannot leave emitter range. They will pursue till the perimeter, however. This allows a target to be subdued and should prevent no obstacle to the casino security. Hologram emitters are sturdy, yet can be damaged and broken if enough force is applied. In addition, they are protected inside by space-age alloys. Their circuits are vulnerable to being tampered with. If this occurs, refer to the repair manual that comes with the hologram installation guide. Please call customer support services if this occurs. Do not attempt to repair the emitter yourself. Warning, do not approach the emitter that may have been tampered with. If you must, please wear reflective maintenance gear or metal armor in case of malfunction, and make sure you can move beyond a hologram's field of view in case problems arise. Okay, so we know they're patrolling the second floor. I don't think I'm on the second floor, though.
Picking up an emitter signature.
Maybe I'll tear it
Watch
off
for
your arm.
security holograms. Dangerous. Don't shoot them. Attacking them is useless.
Did you notice that wasn't going to save for me there? I remember trying to figure this out in the fists only run. People were helping me and all, because honestly I had no idea how to complete this bit.
You fault your here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
What's this one? Appointment calendar. Miss Keys, Domino Miss Keys, and Sinclair propose moving one auto dock to the casino and scheduling visits. Wow, that's like the second time that's happened in like 2 episodes. Great. Miss Keys showed up today, sans Sinclair, escorted by Mr. Domino. He explained to me that Miss Keys had developed a throat infection. Where was I? She showed up today, escorted by Mr. Domino. Explained to me Miss Keys had developed a throat infection. Asked if the autodoc could help. I asked about the Sierra Madre's autodoc. He said he didn't want to alarm Sinclair. Ran some tests. Miss Keys' voice is fine. Her loss of her voice is more listlessness. Symptomatic of excessive medics usage. When I tried to speak to her about it, Mr. Domino intervened. I warned them about too much of the chem could render a subject comatose. And Domino laughed. I lost my temper, and he said they'd return another time when I was in better spirits. Despise that man. Domino stopped by to ask about the test results and Vera's voice. He seemed concerned she would lose her voice for the gala event. I told him if Miss Keys was concerned, she should see me, and I would only disclose any medical information to her. I told him the autodocs were more than capable of healing her voice if she developed any throat infection, and we could even operate if she tore her larynx. I'm guessing that's like a wee thing at the back of your throat or something. He seemed satisfied by the news, apologised amazingly enough, and left a bottle of wine as a token of his appreciation. I told him I felt it was inappropriate. He insisted. I dumped it in the trash. Does that mean... Oh, doctor's bag. I was hoping to find a trash bin or something with the wine. But, oh...
Almost got away. Then the idiot's hunger screws it up.
Ooh, mentats. Nice. Repair hair. I can disable. There we go. One pain in the neck gone. Well, not as much of a pain in the neck as this collar around me, but you know, you get the...
Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
Who's this belong to? Dispenser codes. Codes for the public dispensers arrived today. Sinclair instructed us in their use in case of emergency. Should be able to get stims and other treatments from the machines. Sinclair indicated it could dispense more based on the nature of the medical emergency or subject's condition. Among the codes, he kept asking if we could make sure the code for medics was backed up. He must have said it 3 times. I don't think he realised. Must be stress. Made a backup of the code in his terminal just in case. Yeah. Give me that medics. So the holograms will mess you up if you let them get any closer.
Pip-Boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
The threats don't really do it for me. I will just call dog out, so you know. Oh. That was a trash can.
Their taste like copper or old world gold.
Let's see what's in the basement. Oh, literally. Ooh, a DC Journal of Madison? It's not a bad find. Okay, auto docks, everything's powered. Disengage. Find her in the auto dock wing. Oh goodness.
Can't believe the idiots. It looks like someone was experimenting. Although they were doing so after the collars went off.
Who would this have been for? Elijah? Admitted 3 workers from Posta del Sol switching station exposed to some unidentified airborne toxin from the ventilation system. Caused severe lung and tissue damage. Inhalation isn't the problem, it's absorbed through the skin. Researching its effects, the gas, whatever it is, may be building up in the vents beneath the town. Ask foreman to look into the source before government inspectors do. Chemical suits arrived today. They're bulky, hard to talk and move in. It was difficult to unlock the clasps once in place. I had to get one of the staff to help me out of it. I told the construction crew keep the suits ready while working in the switching station and to be careful with them. We have only a limited number. I asked Sinclair to order more in the event of a leak in the villa and prepared cost estimates for another gas leak to support my case. Didn't need to. He agreed to the request immediately, then asked if we could see the workers and make sure they were all right. So obviously they knew about that. Interesting. Oh, code for a stim pack? That is exactly what I needed right now. There's another one at Dean's stash. Found heaps of them today. Okay. That exits into the medical district. Did I already go down this way? This took me from the basement, that takes you upstairs. Alright. So, we gotta go rescue Christine here. See you all in the next one.
Couldn't leave
Thank you and see you there.